Accomplishment is a wonderful thing that builds confidence. But many times you need that training to help develop your confidence. Hey, I'm Jimi Hendrix, and this is episode EA47, Confidence Training on Empower Your Pattern 2.0. Hi, I'm Jimi Hendrix, member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, Success, Confidence, and Thrive Coach. I wish to let you know that there are patterns to help you receive more, help you live a better and extraordinary life right now. I also believe that there are spiritual and temporal tips to help you overcome the adversities in everyday life. So if you come with me, I will show you these patterns. Get ready. Let's go. We'll be back to talk about confidence, but first, a word from our sponsors. Hey everybody, Jimmy here. I want to talk to you about something that can save you money on your health insurance bills. It's not insurance, it's impact health sharing. Let me tell you something. This is a solution for the healthcare crisis that I've been waiting for. It's not insurance. It's not socialized medicine, thank goodness. It's the best thing that's come down the pike. For more information about impact health sharing, contact an ACN distributor near you. God bless you. And there we go. Come on, Noah.
You said you had a mic you wanted to try.
Okay, folks, here's the thing. Accomplishment is a wonderful thing, and it can help you build confidence, but there are some other factors. Now, we talked about leadership and edification a couple episodes back, and so we're getting to some serious content here, some pretty raw content. I have a good friend, Rob, with me, and known him from Toastmasters. He's going to be featured again in episode EA59. And even though we're recording this at this time of day, this is going to be released in the early morning hours. I want you to picture you're sitting with me in the Pattern Shack. You're on a retreat with me. At least through, say, March 14th. You're on a retreat with me. Told you guys. In episode EA45, told you guys that you guys were going to be stuck with learning some pretty deep and raw content. Well, you are. Because in some ways, this is taking me in directions I never thought. But I might as well be discussing some things with a man that has some good insights. He's I would consider a wonderful business partner, very loyal. We talked about edification that leads to confidence. Now, we know that knowing the meaning of your namesake plus your desire for entrepreneurship helps with confidence. Now, Rob, how does confidence help you in your business?
Confidence is everything. To do something that most people think is impossible, unwilling to do, somebody would think you're an idiot or, you're too stupid or ignorant to do or what have you, because to be an entrepreneur, a lot of people, you're going to have, Jimmy has said it before. If anybody has read or listened to, Jocko Willink or David Goggins always says, haters are the best fuel. You're going to have haters, and you're going to have them, and you have to realize that it's okay. It's all right that people don't believe in you. It's okay that you make some people angry, or a big one is if you make people feel insecure, if they feel jealous or what have you, it's going to happen. There's going to be people that will, not are, not might, try to derail you somewhere. You have to be prepared for that. It's all about confidence, all about confidence. And to have confidence, what does that take? That takes courage. You have to have the courage to stand up and say, no, I have everything in me. I have the knowledge. I know how to learn. I have the drive. And I'm going to do it, whether you like it or not. You want to be, help me if you want to help me. Awesome. If not, I'm going to do it anyway. Let's go. Let's get it done. Let's dream. Let's learn. Let's plan. Let's make sacrifices. Let's, come up with contingency plans. Do come up with contingency plans. I recommend creating passive income before you just step right out, into what you're doing. If not, if you've got it all together, do it. If you have a great game plan, execute it. If you're not sure about it, ask somebody that is very well successful and give them your plan and see if they like it or not, or if they have some gaps they can fill to give you better direction. But to have confidence, it's all about courage. You have to believe in yourself. And one thing I have learned is you've got to do it when nobody else will, when nobody else understands you. Nobody else gets you, understands why you are the way you are. They may think you're something you're not, and it happens often. You have to use that as fuel instead of deterrence. You have to turn that negative energy into positive energy inside of you. You have to. That positive energy is out there. There's podcasts like this. There's an app called Mindset. I recommend. I listen to that for an hour every morning while doing breakfast and starting my workout. You have to frame your mind. What you listen to every morning when you wake up actually does frame your mind for the day. And you can listen to it for 10 minutes or an hour. But it gives you the drive for the day to stay focused on your dreams, on your missions, on your projects. Keep going. Don't stop. Doesn't matter what tries to sway you. Don't give up. And have courage. Here's Jimmy.
As a person one thing I say is we know that there's times that when we're in a success pattern, sometimes it goes downhill. And we don't know why. Maybe it's because subconsciously we carry a negative thought in our head. Well, what you gotta do is you gotta take the bull by the horns, say the heck with it, and say, most of those negative thoughts are intrusive thoughts. I did a YouTube video, I think last fall, sometime where I talked about intrusive thoughts. Some point I may go back to that. Rob, how do you say that we need to deal with intrusive thoughts to be successful in our business?
It's a matter of forcing yourself to think of something else. If everything inside you says nobody gets me, nobody understands my mission, my passion, my drive. What interests me in this, the fact that if you feel like you're just going the wrong direction in life, but you feel that you're just a slave to the grind, if it's not your grind, stop grinding on that piece of metal. Start grinding on your piece of metal. Do what you've got to do to sustain what you need to. But if you're going to grind, don't be a slave to it. Be the grinder. Be the grinder. Don't let the sparks from everybody else's grinding land on you and burn you. You need to be the one creating the sparks. That being said, every time you think that, man, I don't know, I can't do this. Everybody tells me I'm stupid. Everybody tells me, or even if one person can say something negative towards somebody and it will shut them down. I've been there. I've definitely been there. I've been there when everybody told me. I am there. Guess what? I don't care. Every morning, I listen to nothing but positivity. I listen to podcasts like Mr. Jimmy's Here and other things like that, inspirational, motivational speeches. One thing I recommend is to watch commencement speeches given to graduates of like Harvard and Yale and MIT and all that. They bring in some really good speakers with some really good stuff. And there's all kinds of things there. Listen to that every morning first. Then, after that, every time those thoughts, voices in your head, anything like that hits, you basically have to shoot them a figurative bird and say, no, I'm going to do this. This is happening. This is going to happen. Like it or not, it's going to happen. I'm going to do this. You can do it. If you start thinking, and this happened to me, if you start, I'd get so tired, just everything going on in life, and I knew I was going in the wrong direction, but I did not, I did not have my plan in place yet. I was trying to put it together, but it was I just had a fragment here and a fragment there. But I would always tell myself, man, I'm tired. I'm tired. Every day I'd say, I'm tired. And guess what? I became more tired. And I became more tired. And I became more tired. I finally said, no, that's not working. It's just making it worse. So I went all out. I changed my surroundings. I changed where I lived. I'm not saying you can do this. You may be stuck. And if so, I've been in that position before. So you have to put it in your mind that you can overcome, no matter what your challenges are, whether they be physical, mental, environmental, a combination of, of what, you can overcome them. You can. So you have to set your mind to it. Tell yourself, I can do this. Tell yourself that it's going to happen. And tell yourself that somebody out there supports you and believes in you. And if nobody else will, I believe in you. Follow your dream.
As your success, confidence, and thrive coach, you gotta see this. Before you came on this earth, God gave you a name and a blessing. And, you may have been brought into a rough family. But yours have not been terribly kind. Believe it or not, I do understand. And my business partner here understands. If you've had a normal life and you've been able to prepare yourself, congratulations, I'm happy for you. But I'm also aware that many people who've come from traumatic situations, maybe you have a parent that subconsciously told you when you were a child, you can't do anything right. Or say some expert in your school district get the message that they're sending to your parents, you subconsciously get it as they're saying, you can't amount to anything. Believe it or not, I have been there. And that's why this next part is key. Rob, how can networking with entrepreneurs help you build your confidence?
It builds confidence because, like I just said earlier, if you don't have anyone in your ear at all telling you can do this, this is possible, if your anxiety is so high that you're not sure if you can even go to the grocery store to make yourself dinner, if somebody's telling you, yeah, you can, I'll help you. I'll give you direction, I'll give you support. If not anything else, I'm right there rooting for you. If it's a regular daily task like that, all the way to if you want to be just grandly successful in following your dream and helping others. The more voices you have in your head, the more people you can give those voices and help and share your talents with, the more that it helps. It helps you. It helps the people you network with. Because if you all create a team with each other, even a team of colleagues indirectly, you all have your own entities. When you do come together, the thing is about a team is everybody is important. Everyone has value in a team. And if you network with somebody and offer, say, I'm good at this, but I'm terrible at that. How about this? And they say, well, I'm really good at this, but I'm not so, well, how about you trade off? You help them with where they're weak at, and they help you with where you're weak at, and vice versa. So networking and thinking of it as acquiring not just someone you're networking with, but a team member, your team, your life team, to be able to help for that good feeling of helping and for them to get that good feeling of being helped and to offer help. The more people you do this with, you create what is called synergy. Excuse me. If anybody would like to learn more about synergy, there's a few books by a man by the name of Stephen Covey. He wrote 2 great books, and that'll really teach you a lot. But synergy, I've seen it, I've created it, and I'm working on creating it again. It's just like taking, let's say you're a 5, and you can add someone just like you. Then you've got 10. Cool. But what if you take yourself and multiply yourself by 10 people that you've networked with that are all good at certain things, but you all have, certain things you'd like to get better at. And you have 10 people around you all working together for that in one way or another, to help in one way or another. All of a sudden you got 50. You're not 5 or 10. You're sitting at 50. That's networking.
See, this is the blessing here, guys. This is the beauty here. Rob, if you could please talk about how your faith and how other people's faith can help build their confidence.
Faith. There are those that I keep faith as faith. There are those that, aren't into religion. They have different beliefs, and, they're valid. Everybody has their reservations, their biases, and reasons for them. So let's call it the universe. Everything falls under the universe, even scientifically, aside from spiritually. So let's call it the universe. So whatever you have faith in the universe, you need that. Because, there are some, I've read books, documentaries, and things that all people had left when they thought they were about to die was their faith. There was a man I believe it was an Egyptian prison, I haven't done any research for this particular podcast, but he ended up being in prison for 10 years, and he had a life before that, and I believe he was falsely accused. But he was there for a many number of years in solitude, and he literally found this solitude within him and his faith in what he had faith in. And once he came out, when he was finally released, he was almost loathed to have left that place, because he and his faith had become so strong and such a team that it was time to move forward, but they had created that home together. His faith is what got him through a prison sentence where he should have died, and he didn't. He survived because he was left basically to starve and only to survive on what he was given. Then he finally got out, and he became a very respected man in the world at that time. He sure did. So keep your faith, no matter how bad it gets. If you can't hold on to anything else, if you can't even hold on to your own spirit, that faith is right there, holding your spirit for you when you're ready to have it back.
There's a song by the Christian artist Lecrae, and I'm going to talk about this for the next 10 minutes or so. It says, "All I need is you." And you would think it is a love song, the way it's arranged and everything. But he sings that song to his God. And which, he's a Christian singer, but it's so beautiful. And when I think about confidence, that song shows me that yes, there is yin yang, there is struggle, there is pain, there is trauma. You've had people tell you can't do anything right. You can't. You won't amount to anything. You're stupid for wanting to have multiple streams of income. Listen to me and listen to me good. Don't listen to them. Please, 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 please. But don't let your patterns go down with them. Don't listen to them. What you need to do is associate with the right people. In faith and in business. Okay? You need to listen to me about this because, this is no game. It's wonderful to have accomplishment. But eventually you have to keep going with the accomplishment. And you have to keep going. That faith is going to be your anchor. No matter how you put it, faith is going to be your anchor. Because not everybody is going to believe in your vision. And you can sit there, and I know I've done it too. Woe is me, nobody believes me, nobody believes in vision, nobody gets me. I get that. Believe me, I get it when you're struggling like that. But listen to me. The best thing you can do when you can act like you just don't have no confidence. Like you're spent. Believe me, I hear you. That hurts. It hurts. I'm an empath, and I feel your hurt with you. Can you just let me feel your hurt with you? And coach you through this? You can develop confidence by strapping on faith to your life. Be it God, the universe, the process, even just believe in yourself. You strap that on, you've got it. You've got it. Alright? Now, there may be another podcast, just like a filler podcast, that'll talk about this confidence. Faith and confidence. This is important. Because you need to, as an entrepreneur, you need to do more than just survive. Okay, that's the earth curse system. That's cog in the system. You don't want to get me started. Okay? Because I don't like waxing political on this show. And as it is, I'm considering this summer suspending my political show because, well, it's interfering with how things are done in my business. And sometimes that's where you, in your confidence training, I want you to tell us, sometimes you've got to say no to certain things for a while that are draining your confidence. I know I tried to start a new show in early 2020. And I had to stop it when everybody was under quarantine with COVID because I just could not take it anymore. I had soaked in all that negative energy, and all it could ever teach people is your life is over. There's enough negative crap as it is. Watch what you put in your spirit, please. I've been telling people this for 5 years now. Well, this September will be 5 years. Watch what you put in your spirit. If you don't watch what you put in your spirit, who knows what will happen. But I'm telling you, this is where you need to grab a hold of faith. Okay? And we got another episode in a couple of on March 9th. It's basically going to be called, I guess it's most likely it's going to be called Fundamentals of Leadership. I haven't fleshed out the details yet. It's going to have some dealings with leadership. But there's going to be a whole lot more detail to that, if you know what I mean. But here's the truth. And listen to me. Rob and I, together, we're working on formulas to help people rise above the pain and the heartache and the trauma that's been in their life. Where people have been telling you can't do this. Accept less. I could say a few choice words, but I won't. Except maybe say this. Freak you. If those people that are telling you that, freak them. Heck with them. Because you can go past this. Okay? Now, many of you know, you've been listening to me for quite a while now. You know, when I'm talking about confidence or something, I'm going to speak it like it is. I'm going to speak it through my heart. I'm going to give you guys encouragement. I'm going to say it like it is. And I know, I'm going to hand it to Rob. I know he feels the same way.
Without going on into another one of my good little tangents, because I always like to express, inspiration anyway. I like to give encouragement because there's such a lack of encouragement out there. The amount of negativity in the world is just asinine. But if you know you can do it, if you think you do it, you think you might can do it, or you even have an idea that you possibly could, find somebody that believes in you, because somebody does. Just keep looking. Don't stop. It took me years. There's somebody that believes in you. And if nobody else does, I believe in you. You'll have a wonderful day.
And I also believe in you. Once I get things set up to where I can have a Zoom link, I'm going to tell you this. I can start setting up appointments for some coaching. The first session is complimentary. We'll see where you fit, and then we'll set up some kind of fee. I haven't figured out how everything is going to work, but give it time. Because in addition to my network marketing business, you've heard me talk about that quite a bit, but I also want to coach and make a difference. Because there's more than one stream of income. And people are so myopic that they don't want to see it. That's the problem. There's too much of this world that's just too short-sighted. And it frustrates me. There's times, because I'm an empath and a mystic, I've had to tell people, look, I need to shut down for a while. Because my energies are low. Because I pour so much into like one thing, and then my body starts shooting the warning signs. Okay, Jimmy, no more, shut down. And here's why I'm like that. I have, since birth, and they didn't detect it until I was 11, I have a cortisol deficiency. That means my levels of cortisol are unregulated. And if there's too much or too little, my body shoots warning signs. Okay, hey, slow down. And one time I did not slow down. It caused me to collapse from high blood pressure and have brain surgery. So listen, one of the things that can help you get confidence is to also do what you can to exercise self-care. Set boundaries. There's plenty of people, many people, that will try to cross those boundaries. Don't let them. Don't let them. This is your confidence training for me and Rob, and we believe in you. Okay? As soon as I can, I'll see what I can do by getting everything the way I want set up in Zoom. And then the coach is open for business. Because I love to talk to you guys. I mean, it's wonderful talking to you guys on the air and everything. And if you want to partner with me in network marketing or any other, just, you can reach out to me. Okay? But today I want to talk more about the empowerment stuff, because really, where the rubber meets the road sometimes, that's what I like to talk about. That's just parts to it. Because the meaning of my show is empower your pattern. All I want to do is empower people and make a difference. Even if it's just one person a day. You make the world 1% better every day. That's what makes a difference. Now with that, I hope you enjoy listening to Empower Your Pattern 2.0. If you like what you hear, please subscribe and join Pattern Realm. This is Jimi Hendrix saying, until next time, don't just sit there and take it. Build your dreams so you can take it. Do what others don't so you can be what others won't. And do what others won't so you can have what others can't. Choose, act, and pursue happiness. Please share this with Mama's on, Papa's on, and everyone. And God bless each and every one of you. God bless you. And know this, that I love you.